Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, everyone. Let's see if I can give myself some baby hair. All right, there you go. I don't carry baby hair, but I thought I looked like I carried baby hair. Good morning. Good morning. A little. Good morning. Today is chiropractor day, so I do get a little dressed up for chiropractor day, right? Because I feel very two-toned here. Just put a little bit on my arms, keep out the sun. I don't know why I'm doing this in front of you guys, because I have enough time to do it outside of you guys. But why should I? Why should I do it outside of you? I should do it in front of you. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me good? Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh. All right, I got this. All right. Ooh, ciao. Y'all know having my hair on my neck is not my jam. Good morning, Miss Net, and good health. And good health. Good health to all, says Irie. Good morning. Why is there a noise in my ear? Good morning, Miss Tracy. Oh, mic check is great? Okay, good. Good morning, magnificent, magical misfits. Good health and good morning. Good health to everyone in the chat. Have an amazing and magical day. I agree. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Keep real news. I'm not sure what that means, really. But, yeah, I don't know what that means, really. Good morning and good health, everyone. Good morning and good health. Good morning and good health, everyone. Good morning, musings. And mic check is great. So the mic is good. Good. I am so late today, but not late enough. Let me just see if there's anything to talk about on the news, which I'm sure it is, but you know, sometimes you just got more important things to do than your job. You know, I've made this a full-time job, right? You understand that? It's a full-time job being a CNN correspondent. Let me see. Where? Oh, that's right. Got it. Oh, this is good. I might have all of these though. All right. I might have all of these, but maybe I don't. Save. God, I forgot you did that one. That's a beautiful one. Let me just do some things here. We're gonna have Sylvester, the artist. I'm gonna call him an artist first. He's a designer by heart, right? His heart design. That's who he is. That's what he does. He is now venturing into logos. So This is going to be like fabulous. Alright, let me fix my chain. Hanging way too low, and I probably am going to break it if I don't. Get up higher. I told him to come on at 8:45 because I'm so ditzy that he would get caught up in my initial ditziness. I'm ditzy. Oh, it didn't transfer over? Oh, it's waiting. Damn it. Oh, I'm not on Wi-Fi. Damn it. Why am I not on Wi-Fi? Settings. See? That's why I told him don't come on until 8:45. Because ditzy. You like my bracelets? My barrettes? Do you like my barrettes? Still not up far enough. These are the gifts that I showed you guys the other day. Look how pretty they are. They're rose quartz and resin. Look how scrumptious looking they are. Samara gave them to me, one of the peeps in my spiritual group. Oh my God. All right, let's do this again. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys, I didn't know. Oh, good. It went over. Ah. Somebody said it was a pendulum. I didn't see it as a pendulum, but when I called Samara to thank her personally, she says it's a pendulum. I was like, oh. I think Musing saw it as a pendulum, but I was like, this is a necklace. Don't be surprised if I wear it as a necklace too. It's a pendulum. It's a pendulum. With the pendulum, you can ask any question, and what you want at first is to make it not move, and that takes a little bit of a skill, but it still can be done. And then you ask a question. Make it a little bit more still. A pendulum matters how you decide what's yes, what's no. For me, up and down is yes, sideways is no, round is ask later kind of question. We'll try one more time. I'm asking you the question, by the way. My hands are nervous right now. Alright, I'm going to turn it just a little just to see, because this is bottom heavy. Alright, let me ask it one more question because I'm waiting for Sylvester. Let me make sure he's not on. No, not yet. Okay. Let me ask it one more question. Sometimes what you like to do with the pendulum is ask it a question that you know the answer to, right? Not like tell me the future type of question. Sometimes you want to say, um, just moving in a circle. I did ask it a question. I was like, is my name Susan? And it looks like it wants to say no, but it's also moving in. Let me ask it another question. Okay, I asked it if my name was Jacqueline, and it's saying no. So that means you can trust the stone. But I wanted to show you guys this because it's a Herkimer diamond. That is so crazy to me. You guys don't realize, but Herkimer diamond is my favorite stone. All right, it's a good piece of metal, good piece of stone, because I asked the same question 3 times and I got a yes. And then I was like, well, let me trick it. And I tricked it twice, and at least twice it didn't say yes. The first time it kind of was trying to say no, but it circled. The second time when I asked if my name is Jacqueline, it said no. And then I went back and asked the original question, and it said yes. So, pretty good. All right, hold on. Hold on, Sylvester. I want to get... That's right, I forgot I can't get, let me see something. I forgot why I don't use this iPad with IG. Let's just welcome in Sylvester.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my God. Hey, everybody.
How are you,
I'm good.
everyone? This is Sylvester, and
Hey.
you have been on the show before, Sylvester. First of all, let's just
Yeah,
say
a couple of times. Yes.
a couple of times you've been on the Super Psychics episodes, a couple of them.
Right.
Sylvester is a part of the spiritual group. And what I want to say about the spiritual group is that you guys, all of the spiritual people in the group, came with your own talents. All we do is foster the talent in the group, right?
Right.
We make sure that you guys push out spirituality to the umph degree. That's all we do in the group, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of yelling going on in the group, but that's only by me.
Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness.
But it just makes for a wonderful place for all of us to convene. And Sylvester is a part of that spiritual group. What I discovered after he came into the group, after he took tarot class and came into the group, he's an amazing designer. And which college did you attend?
Well, this is my background. This is interesting. I've back in '94, I studied fashion design at Columbia College in Columbia, Missouri. Um, and then later, I got an opportunity to go to Parsons School of Design for 2 years, where I was studying to get a master's in design and technology.
Mm.
Um, and then after that, but then I started working in industry as a textile CAD artist, um, doing a lot of prints for a lot of fashion companies. Um, just a lot of
Yeah.
textile prints. They're probably prints you guys wore, but didn't know it was me that worked on those projects. But I was working for different companies, and companies
Let
I
me
used
tell
to
you
work for.
something. 6 degrees of separation. We're really down to 2 degrees of separation. I bet you I wore some of your designs. I'm confident of that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yes,
I was like one of the CAD artists of so many talented CAD artists where they just hired to come in and
what
work
is
on
the
different
cat
projects.
artist? What's a cat
Huh.
artist?
The prints you see on the garment.
Mm-hmm.
We come in and we create the prints. Textile artists where you work with fabrics, you work with the print on fabrics. But I
Mm.
worked in the digital aspect. There are people that actually create that actually print on fabric using tools like paints and things like that. Me, I graphically did it using software.
Mm.
And one of the major softwares I learned to work in industry was Euphoria, but then we had to move from that and go into Kaledo because they were phasing out Euphoria. And
Mm.
so the company I worked for made sure we had to learn this new software so we could keep up what was going on. And
Right.
so that's what we did. And but then you also had other software like Photoshop and Illustrator that most companies use because it's more affordable. Where a program like Kaledo is more thousands of dollars per month because it had more components
Got
and
it.
because it was good at simulating knits, woven fabrics, like wools and things of that sort, and very good. It had a repeat module, which was great, which made it easier for the textile artists to put things in repeat and then set it up for production
Mm.
to where we had to sit overseas to China.
Goes. So something like this that I have on
Yes,
would be something you would have designed.
yeah,
Oh, that is
yeah.
so
It
cool.
would be simple stuff, but then be some complicated stuff because sometimes they would buy the prints from uh um what do you call them, digital textile companies where they just create the prints. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. And then they would show the prints to fashion companies, then they would buy them, and then they would give us the actual fabric sample or the digital file, and we would take it, manipulate it, put it
Yes.
into repeat.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I love that.
So it was a lot of work. I mean, I didn't hate what I was doing, but it was good and it paid pretty well. So I stayed
Mm-hmm.
with it. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And then COVID happened and everything turned everyone's life upside down, which
Yeah, it
brings
definitely changed mine.
your to your ST store.
Yeah, it
Okay, it might be
at the
me.
same time I was still um missing my mom still kind of, and I want to do something to kind of remember her, so I named the shop after her,
Yes.
Cynthia Anna James,
Yes.
on
This
Etsy, and
we talked about this before. This is his shop.
yeah,
Cynthia Anna James. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I because I wanted to feel like my mom was still with me, which I know she is. I mean, I didn't have to create the shop, but I still wanted to do that just for myself. Um, and so and then
It's
after
nice.
talking with you, huh?
It's a nice thing.
Yeah. And after talking with you, and I was trying to think of what direction to go with it, and you said go into the metaphysical, and then I had to
Yes.
figure out what that is, go into New Age, metaphysical, and all these different things to
Yes.
learn what all that is, and I transformed my shop going in that direction, and that's, I mean, I still have that to today. Um, I mean, I like my shop, I like what I'm doing there, and I, every day I'm always working on it, adding new products, adding new things. Um, and it gives me a chance to just be creative, and I love what I'm doing.
Yes.
I want to grow it, grow it, grow it, grow it to the point where I can possibly move it to an actual physical shop. But right now, it's a um, online shop. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do want to tell you because I want to give you a little bit of peace. An actual physical shop might be dead in the waters.
Mm. Okay.
Might
Yeah.
be, might be,
Okay.
right? They're just too expensive now. Rent is too high,
True.
and online market is truly the way to go. I promise you. So don't think so much in terms of a brick and mortar
Okay.
right now, because you
Hmm.
might be surprised what that might look like later on.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
You might like really surprised. I think if anybody's going to open up a brick and mortar, it's going to be like a 2x2.
Mm.
It's not
Mm.
going to be. It might be pop-up shops. You know, I don't think, because regular stores are Walmart's having trouble.
Okay. I guess yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I don't want another expense if I don't need it. I don't need it. But it's always been a
You
fantasy of mine. But you know what? It
don't.
makes
Mm-mm.
sense. Just being online is just good, and people are successful just being online, and that's just great. And I could just continue that same
Yeah.
thing. So I'll
Yes.
just do that.
Yes. Yeah. Um. So the accidental find is the logos.
Yeah, yeah, especially what I recently just did for you.
Oh my God. Like, first of all, everyone is trying to say hello to you, Sylvester. So, hello, Sylvester, hello. Thank you all for coming on board and, saying good morning and hello to Sylvester. I really appreciate you guys.
Oh, hello everybody. How you
Yes,
doing?
yes, good morning, Sylvester. Hey,
Good
Sylvester.
morning.
Grand Rising Phyllis. Jesse says hello, Sylvester. Sophia says hello, Sylvester. These are the regular people in the mornings that I get. So they're just like, hey.
Yeah, I know when I see him when I check in too, and I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's good. How you doing, everybody? I hope everyone's well. So
So your shop is Cynthia Anna James. And
yes.
some of the things, and again, it's been an accidental find, pretty much because I'm like, hey, Sylvester, oh, you know what? I should show them the babies that you're making for me.
You can show those too.
If
You
you
can
need a
show
minute,
those too.
because I want to show how expansive you are. Not like Sylvester can think out the box. Once he decided to figure out how to step into the metaphysical world, and if you give him something else to do, oh my God, he rubbed his head 3 times.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay.
Or as Aoife say, you rub your Ori 3 times, and he comes out the box. But let's start with the logos, and then
Yeah,
I'll
we can progress
put
from
the
there.
all babies on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one you guys know of, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys know this one.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and talk about it.
I know that. I think I sent you another version.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show both versions.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh wait, that's not the right version. You're absolutely right. Wait. Oh, I'm pissed now. That wasn't the right version. Oh, hold on. This is the right version. And thank you for this, by the way.
Oh, no problem.
But since I'm doing that, let me get the baby dolls out before I'll just because I can do them all at once. Oh, let me just do this so you guys, and I want you to explain um, why you got there. And by
Okay.
the way, I gave Sylvester free range. I just gave him words, and I said I need a purple brick in there somewhere, somewhere. And in my mind, what I had in my mind, it's so funny because I'm not an artist, but I was like, make it a purple brick road. I didn't know what it is supposed to be, but you did. You pulled it out the box by giving by allowing myself to step aside, right?
Hmm.
And not control what I think I needed, you know, you're very magical in what you do. Is what I think I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, yeah. I want to coin a phrase real quick. You know how the
Okay.
ladies like to say, they got that black girl magic?
Yes.
I like to say I got that black man magic.
Yes.
I want to coin a new phrase.
Sylvester, there has to be a shirt.
Oh, black man magic?
I got that black man magic.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cute. That'd be cute.
There has to be a
Yeah.
shirt. There has to be a mug. And
Yeah.
you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so go ahead and explain while I download the baby dolls.
Okay. Well, with this one, Mystical Misfits, uh, Tracy had uh, sent me a text stating that she wanted to do something, stating Mystical Misfits. She wanted to do a shirt or something. And at first it said Mystical Misfits, that me, but then she realized she didn't want that that's me. But anyway, she wanted to include the purple brick road. And then, like she said, I rubbed my head like a few times. I had to think about it,
Yes.
and what I do that subconsciously, not realizing I'm doing it, but I guess I realized that I'm rubbing my third eye. But
Oh, that's amazing. I love that.
yeah, so I'm like trying to get clarity. Okay, now I got to sit back and think on this. And then I thought, okay, if it's gonna be mystical misfits, it needs to look and feel mystical,
Yeah.
magical. Um, and that, I mean, the atmosphere had to be mystical, mysterious, haunting, yet inviting at all at the same time.
That's
Had to
right.
be this own worldly thing. So my inspiration I took from tarot cards, fairies, fantasy world, and astrological symbols. And then if you look at the first M in mystical, you see like the antennas of a butterfly, and then it has a little teardrop. And then inside of the M's are like a column. Now above the M is like a heart with the infinite symbol right there, which meaning continuous love, you know.
Yeah.
And then right beside it's the Y. And the Y, when I was looking at it, I was looking at the Leo side, but realized it's actually the Saturn.
Yes.
And so I got those two mixed up. So I'm looking at all different symbols, but yeah, that's actually the Saturn with the full moon right there in the center there. Um, and then you have the S. It's like a fluid S. I was thinking of trying to turn that into an infinite symbol. I said, no, I'm gonna leave the S the way it is, um, and
No,
just
I
make it
like
more
it.
fluid.
And is that a snake? Are the S's a snake?
It could be, but in my mind, when I was creating it, I wanted to just look aesthetically pleasing to the whole vibe of what I was doing here.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the whole purpose of that. I mean, it could be a snake, but I wasn't thinking of it like that. I just was thinking of it aesthetically to just keep the flow of the other fonts, because I had to recreate this. I had to create this font for what you wanted to do.
Yes.
I had to
Oh,
create
you
this.
create the font. Oh,
You're not gonna find this font. I took a font that was close to what I wanted to use, and I took it and I altered it.
oh, wow. I didn't know you
Yeah,
could. I didn't know you could create a font one, and I
yeah,
didn't know that you could then alter a font. That's nice.
yeah, yeah. You can. They have font softwares where you can actually create your own fonts. But with this one, I kind of winged it a bit, to get the look and feel for what for I felt aesthetically pleasing for Mystical Misfits.
Mm.
Um, and then of course in the T you have the cross. You wanted the cross there.
Yes, I love crosses. Yes.
Yes. And then right there you see the I. You have the trans symbol right
Yeah.
there in the right there in the center. And the eye has the arrow on top. I was thinking of Sagittarius,
Oh,
zodiac sign,
I
when I was
love
creating it. But because like again, this whole thing I wanted to be mixed with symbols and
yes. Yes, yes,
all
yes.
these different elements, and then the C, of course, it's the crescent moon with the face right there. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
give it a little bit of character,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have the sun no, not sun, the earth symbol.
Yes. I
Yeah,
love.
and then the A right in the center is actually the sun symbol. But then when I created the A um, was inspired by the Jupiter symbol. So I altered to kind of
Mm.
get a feel of Jupiter, but you really see the A. But I just took elements from Jupiter.
I get the Jupiter. I see it now.
Yeah, and then of course the
Oh,
L,
I
you
love it.
see the mushroom head.
Yes.
Because I
And
know you love mushrooms.
yeah, somebody asked about the mushroom, but if you notice in anything magical, it's all like mushrooms are magical. They usually have little dots on top of them and stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's a part
yeah,
of the whole magical, mystical environment. So go ahead, go ahead.
yeah. And then in Misfits, another the first MUC, of course, you have the male and female symbol,
Yes,
and then right in the center of that you have the upright sword. The
yes.
righteous sword for justice, and
Oh, I love it.
all that. And
Love it.
let me see. When I was creating it, I was looking at Pisces, the way it swerved on the side. So I took that little bit of element, and of course the eye next to it, the small eye. You call it the Ukrainian fire, but really it's just I was imagining a candle magic, like a lit candle for candle magic.
Uh, I love the fact that it's a candle,
Yeah,
a, uh, a light, right?
right.
Because you made the Ukrainian T-shirt, like that's why I call it the Ukrainian fire. And I just it's really good because I want to support Ukrainians winning the war. So I like it. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I like it as Ukrainian fire. It's one of my
uh,
favorites.
yeah, yeah. And the S is right next to it. Now, if you notice, the purple brick road leads right into that S.
Yes.
And it just felt right for me to do that because I wanted to feel like that purple brick road is continuous.
Good. I like that.
It just goes right into the Mystical Misfits. And of course, you have the F there. I was playing with the shape a little bit, and again, that was inspired by Jupiter, but not so much. I want you to still see the F in that.
Yes. Yes.
Um, and then, of course, you have the I, and with the pentagram right there. No, pentacle. And then,
Yes.
if you really look close, you see two wolves. They're kind of like shadows.
Yes.
I don't know if you see it because I wanted a bit of mystery. Like if you go into this forest world,
This
or
is
into this whole world here, it's like beware because you don't know what's in the Mystical Misfits. It's like the whole ambiance of
yeah. And
yeah.
that's
Just be
the little
careful when
wolf
you
right
go
there.
into it. Huh?
Wolves are also very much a part of, the mist between wolves and ravens. They are very much a part of magic.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it just felt right. It's like it just popped in my head. You know about wolves put right there. It'd be perfect. And that's when I contacted you and said, "Can I put wolves in it?" And but then I didn't make it so noticeable. I wanted to look like a shadow.
I love that. He was
Yeah,
like, "Trust me," and I was like, "Okay." He's like, "I can always take it out," and I was like, "Okay."
yeah,
And those that beautiful wolves, beautiful.
yeah. And then right beside that the T, you see the Ankh.
Yes,
You wanted to
yes,
include
that's
the
my
Ankh in there.
newest favorite. My newest favorite is the Ankh.
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance to grow up with the Ankh. And so now that I'm grown and I understand the symbolism behind the Ankh, it's my newest favorite, next to the cross. But they
yeah.
all represent the symbol of Christ.
Okay. And if you notice right above, you see the butterfly, the fairy with the butterfly wings. And then she's standing there in the lotus. She's sitting in the lotus position.
Yes,
She's meditating. She's aligning her
yes,
chakras, and
She is gorgeous. Now, let's stay focused on that one because there's an alternate one that Sylvester made, everyone. He got so excited that he created an alternate one. Now I can't choose between which one I love better.
Yeah.
It's impossible to choose. But what I like about the fairy is the goddess crown.
Yes. Yes, the goddess crown, because you want to make sure it has some kind of crown. And I researched and I looked, he showed me something. I said, oh, I can, extract from that. And then I made sure the crown was elaborate and beautiful. And then, of course, I made sure you saw the little element that represents the crown chakra.
Yes.
And then you saw the wisdom
Oh,
lines
I
around the
didn't
head.
notice that. That's the dot for the crown chakra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm just noticing that. You're
And
good.
oh, thank you. And then, of course, the side you see little birds in the background. Then if you look on the opposite side, you see the distant star, like I guess you call it Destiny Star or the Diamond Star on one side, and the other side is the eclipse.
I didn't notice the star.
Yeah, so it's discreet, but it's there.
Oh my God. Oh, I love it. I
Yeah.
was so busy looking at the bigness of the fairy that I didn't notice that you added that little element of the star. That is gorgeous.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
No,
So when I
thank
do
you.
something, I really think about what I do when I don't like to just do something just to be doing something. I really just
Yeah,
I pour myself into what I do. Maybe I shouldn't do it, but I really do. I pour myself into my work. And I like being creative. I love being creative.
yes,
Um it allows me to really explore new things, even things that I've never done before. Um Give me a chance to research and look at it. Yeah, although my background is specifically in one area, but I don't mind exploring other areas. I just need time to really study it and know it, because
yes,
and know what that is. So, I'm open to different things, different ways of creating.
yes. And
So,
let me show everyone. This is my um, candle company name, Azon Miracle. And
yes.
again, I only gave Sylvester the symbol of Azon, or I think I only gave you the symbol.
Yeah,
That's
you gave me the
pendulum,
element. You gave me the background where you see the shape of
the
I'll call
line.
them like two upside down V's.
It's sigil, the sigil. That's
The
all I gave.
sigil. Yes.
I gave him the sigil, and I said, I just need this to be in it. That's all I need.
Yeah. And you
And
want the cross.
well, I think we put. Didn't you put the cross in, or did I ask you later?
Well, you wanted to include the cross. Was it
Okay,
later?
because that sounds like me. No, it sounds like me. And then I remembered something telling you something about the palm tree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely palm trees. And then I remember we talked, and I said that I think this relates to the um not the Empress, but the oh, what card is that? I can't even think of the card, but I know it's number two in the
The magician,
no, number two in the
the,
Major Arcana.
the high priestess.
The High Priestess. When I was looking at this, I was thinking of the High Priestess, and
Oh,
then in combination of that feeling, the whole aura of that.
yeah,
But then you
yeah,
wanted the palm leaves too. You wanted the cross, and then
yeah.
when I created this, I wanted the palm leaves to look like wings, like your business is taking flight, like you're flying. You know
Oh,
what I
I didn't
mean?
even know that. Look at
And
you.
then I was thinking of the cross. You wanted the cross there, the golden cross. Of course, I had different. I changed the cross different times. So I wasn't sure how you felt, but you liked the basic shape
Oh
of the
yeah,
cross.
yeah. That was really important. Like I
Yeah.
do like the basic symbolism of the
Hmm.
cross. And he had shown me different crosses, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was
And
like,
then I wanted,
basic. But
and
then
then
you
other
made the
elements.
cross glow. That's what I love more than anything. The cross is just
Yeah.
uh, the way it sits on the leaf, because now it looks like a necklace. Like the candle almost looks like a person,
Yes.
And the
Yes.
cross looks like something, black folks do this all the time. Anyway, we like to wear elaborate jewelry
Oh yeah.
on
Oh
our
yeah.
neck, and then to add that glowing cross, oh my God. This,
Yeah.
and you didn't even know, but one of my favorite colors is pink,
Mm.
one of them. But you chose the pink hibiscus, which is very Caribbean. All we have is hibiscus here.
Yeah.
And the pomegranate is for fertility. In some
Uh-huh.
cards, they use grapes. In some cards, they use pomegranate.
Yeah, and
Um,
also you gave me a color palette to work with too, so I was trying to stay within that as well.
yeah, the color palette was important because, I'll show you guys, I had created my business card first. So when I created my business card, let me just take this down. This is something from Vistaprint. It's one of their samples, and it came in this color. But I love the subdued, peachy, very subdued. But I like that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, Sylvester, can you make and
Yeah, you wanted that to be the background.
you have no problem hearing people.
Well, I do my best. I try to get
Mm-hmm.
everything, because I
Yeah.
know people, they're in that creative state. I want to mimic that, what I'm trying to
Yes.
relate to where their head is at. And I
Yes.
try to, okay, let me try to translate what they're thinking the best
Yes.
way I can.
Yes.
So I do my best.
And then we have Spirit Never Lies. I love that.
Yeah, very inspired by you because I know that's like one of your slogans you like to say. Spirit never lies.
Yes. But look what you did with it. It's not just like all I had was the words, but you put the infinite symbol to tell people, yeah, spirit never lies. And
Yeah.
then stars and the earth from a distance. It looks like earth from a distance, or is that the moon?
Well, you know what? It's supposed to be different faraway planets, but supposed to be galactic in some kind of way. It could be interpreted as anything. It don't have to be Pacific.
Planet.
But what I
Okay.
was really thinking of when I did it was the NASA's logo.
Yes, yes, that's what I like.
So when I looked at that, I thought, well, let me just change the wording and then change the placement of the comet that's in it. And I
Yes,
thought, because I think there's like a 3 degree of copyright there, but it's not NASA logo, but it's I reinterpret it my way.
yes.
Yeah,
Let me just get over here. And then, of course, I have such sympathy for what Ukraine is going through, and you created this to go with World Health Kitchen. Is that the one? Am I
yeah. World
pronouncing it
Health
well?
Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I created a what do you call it, a oh, I can't even think of the right word, but I wanted to help out with with the Ukraine
Campaign,
situation,
campaign.
so I created
Yeah,
a logo and I put it on different products. So any sales that came in from that, I would donate a percentage of that money to the Ukrainian, to the World Health
yeah.
Kitchen, to help them feed people.
Yes, and I do want to tell people that um, the prayer matters for Ukraine. That's Ukraine's colors. I really like this because it looks like, to me, it looks like, the hand of God.
Yeah,
And so, thank you, Sylvester. And I also like the coloring. I love the white hands and then the black hands because it just shows unity, right?
yeah,
And then the spikes around it, to me, looks like everyone else trying to participate and help.
yeah. But also at the same time, it's like a vibrancy, like a radiancy to give emphasis on prayer,
Yes,
connecting through prayer,
yes,
love through prayer,
yes.
you know, uh, being centered around prayer.
And go to Sylvester's shop, Cynthia, Anna, James, and you will find Spirit Never Lies. You will find um, Mantra Your Way into Daylight Savings Time. And the reason why this came up is because everyone complains about um, changing, and it's coming up soon. Like, oh no, times are changing. And I was like, no, we got to handle this better. And the one thing I'm not seeing here, though, is the super psychics, but I know I have it here, so we just find it. The super psychic mug. Oh, darn it, I don't. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Super psychic. Super psychic.
Yeah, because I remember what
But
brought this
this
on
is a
when go
t-shirt,
ahead.
a mug. No, I'm just saying it's a t-shirt, it's a mug.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you can go to Sylvester,
I
find
have it
all
on
this stuff.
hoodies, I have it on t-shirts, I have it on sweatshirts, of course a mug. Um yeah, and also has a canvas art as a canvas on a canvas artboard.
Which
So
one?
if you want to hang it on the wall, you can.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's nice. I like that you put things on canvas, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some people might just want the art, so I would place the
Yeah.
art on a
Yeah.
canvas.
So I wanted to show you guys Sylvester's diversity in his talent, right? Because we had a conversation about creating some baby dolls. And the inspiration came from the people in the group, right? They have
Right.
such great, unique personalities. And I'm like, these are the best baby dolls, right? It's already spiritual, right?
Yeah.
So this is just the beginning. We still have a few more.
Yeah.
But this is just the beginning. So I'm gonna show everyone, and I'm gonna show you the diversity. This is this is this is me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Now the coil curly hair, the little girl.
Yeah,
Oh, it's just so cute, and you wanted to talk with the little daisies.
yeah.
One saying, "Let me tell you something," with the other saying, "Spirit never lies." So it was,
I love that.
yeah.
The daisies, the sunflowers or daisies talking. That is hilarious.
It's
You're
been, oh,
so
she's talking to her
sensitive, and I
flowers.
love that.
Yeah.
You didn't even know that that little type of sundress is what I like to wear as a, you know, grown woman at the age we don't talk about. Like, I was like, oh my God. And it's so funny because in the Caribbean, that shoulder that you made, that's the kind of outfits they create here. You only get these kind of shoulders in the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah.
So funny, so funny. So that's me. This is Aoife Shea, the herbalist that I'm always talking about, right? Giving the medicinal soon. So this is me, super psychic. They're all super psychics, as you all know, because uh, that's how we got this cup, super psychic.
Yeah.
Let me just go back. We got the concept of the cup, super psychics,
Uh-huh.
and these are all the super psychics in the group,
Yeah.
right?
And when I created this super psychic, because I was on the show, I was so inspired. I wanted to create something. And then I was looking at pop art, I was looking at Roy Lichtenstein, I was
Yeah,
looking at different things that I could find inspiration from. And
yeah,
I took that from one of his paintings, but I reinterpreted it my way.
gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is Melissa.
Yeah.
How cute, because Melissa loves pendulums. And I just love when he was creating this, he made her barefoot. And I never questioned you. And I was like, well, that's odd to myself. I was like, that's odd. Right after he makes her barefoot, he hadn't displayed the cartoon yet. And Melissa goes, my grandmother never wore shoes, ever.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, how did Sylvester know that? Melissa's gonna love this baby doll. So he made her without any shoes, much like the grandma who never
Yeah.
wore.
Yeah, it felt right. When I was creating her, it felt right.
And it's so funny because you put her in denim, and
Yeah.
then that same week you put her in denim, she sent me a picture of her denim jeans with flowers going down it. And it had
Ah,
some symbol to her at her family reunion. So I sent him the picture and I was like, can you please put flowers going down the denim jeans? And he did.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
And on top, I think that's a bird, isn't it?
Yeah, I just can't remember the type of bird, but she was talking about how she was inspired by a bird, or she would see a bird that she liked, or that she was inspired by of some sort. And so
Yeah.
I incorporated that into to just sit on top of her hand while she's, playing with the pendulum.
Cutest, cutest, cutest ever.
Yeah.
And then this is Sky. Now, because Sky is a medium, everyone, um, we gave her two characters. One looks normal, or whatever normal means, but one looks like regular. And then when the spirits come through, then she changes colors,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then
Blue.
so one you don't see the spirits, and the other one you see the spirits. And what did
Yes.
I say about the eyes? I said the eyes because it's kind of like in order to see spirits, you can't use your eyes. So I wanted her eyes to be like Storm.
Yeah, from X-Men. But I thought of that. I said I could just make her completely white eyes, but I said never just do a shadow,
It's beautiful. The
you know.
eyes are there, and then you see the gray shadow and the grayer pupil.
Yeah.
Very
Because that way my way of saying it's white, but it's not so pronounced,
yes, yes.
you know.
Um, and then we have the ballerina. This is Marie. How cute is she?
Yeah. I thought it was so adorable when I did that. I said, oh,
And then we talked about the makeup, right? So I
yeah,
sent
her,
over a picture on, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
how
her
to look.
eyeshadows and
Yeah,
different colors,
yes,
and then her eyes, she wanted, because she wears like these contacts, I believe. And so I wanted to
yes, yes.
give her gray
Little
eyes. And
yes, yes. I mean, very sensitive. You just nailed it. Let me see. I'm not leaving anybody out. And the last one, you just made this one. This is Cola.
yeah,
And Cola wears this crown that she has. And I was like, you gotta put the crown in and make the center prominent,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I think she's so adorable. And
And and
I was
Cola
thinking
is
of fairy
the cutest,
princess.
cutest little fairy. Yes, but I love fairy princess. I didn't even think of it that way. And she's carrying a wand, right?
Yes.
But we were very specific about the wand.
Yeah. Because you want to make sure I put those the Jamaican colors
Yes,
in
because
the wand.
out of all the Caribbean islands, Jamaica's the only one that says, I'm Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. Jamaican.
Oh, oh my God.
So I
Yeah.
was like, Jamaica has to show up here somehow, somewhere. These are
Yeah.
very proud people. And
Oh
the
yeah.
colors is important.
I'm sorry, which one?
I said they're very proud people, so Jamaican colors are
Oh
important.
yes, 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 very much so.
We
Oh
don't
yes.
play. Uh-uh. We don't play with Jamaicans.
Oh
Sorry.
no, they know who they are. Yeah, oh yeah. Especially when they get that accent going,
And
and everything
you
else.
can them and get them mad? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Okay. All right. You can understand bits and pieces when they mad. Bits like oh okay. Look at look at we do. We do.
The Kiki Witch, how you doing?
Yes, she says I love it. So the reason why Sylvester is on is to introduce you all because one, I want to tell everyone you never know what you're gonna do with with your life. So creating a logo is just a thing that I think everyone should do. Everyone. And like you said, you can always put it on the canvas and hold on to it, right? Um, but also starting to understand what business is and a really good name is important. So if you ever want to consult with me, I do really good business tarot card readings, but if you ever want to consult on a name, I can help you, because what you want is you don't want to go down the line and find out that it's a copyright issue, it's a trademark issue. So everyone that has an ID, a lot of the IDs are already taken, and you can't use them now as a business, right? A lot of the crystal this and crystal that and crystal, there's thousands of them already. So if you got like a crystal business, then we're gonna have to start talking about something else that represents crystals. And then you build your business and your logo based upon your new name. But that takes consultation to know what you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Because when you go to trademark a name, you're going to spend like $1,000, and the trademark people are going to be like, nope, resubmit it, and you got to spend another $1,000. So you want to avoid all of that by one, making sure you've got a clean name, and by two, making sure you got a logo that just beats ass, just beats everyone out.
Yeah.
So I brought Sylvester on for you all to start recognizing that there's talent among us. And you are an amazing talent, Sylvester.
Oh,
Amazing.
oh, thank you, thank you. So if you
I
guys,
didn't even know what gem we had in the group. You were so quiet. You didn't come in, you didn't brag. He was like, I'm here for tarot. And I think you were in for like 18 months before we started talking about artwork.
yeah, that came later.
Yeah,
Came in as just wanted to learn tarot. Still do. I love tarot. Still, I love understanding what the cards what each of the cards mean, and
right.
then I try to
But
connect what
also,
it's
we
saying.
can create tarot cards for you if it's not a logo. It could be tarot cards for you. I mean, it could be tarot cards. See, there he goes, touching that third eye again. There you
No,
go.
it's just no. I was just thinking the tarot cards. I was thinking, that can happen, but I was thinking more of the logos. I could do definitely a beautiful logo for you if that's
Yeah,
what you want.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and
But
or a beautiful graphic for
yeah,
maybe a T-shirt you want to wear,
yeah,
where you can want to sell it.
yeah,
I would give you the files for you to do that. I would
yeah,
create it and give you the files.
yeah,
Um, and we could do that too. Um, so just talk with me and we see what we can do.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I am fair and I am reasonable as far as price is concerned. So
Very fair, very reasonable.
yeah,
Um, but well, maybe not tarot cards. Maybe I meant to say oracle cards. Oracle cards.
yeah,
You
we
know,
could do that. Yeah, we can do oracle
I meant
cards.
to say oracle cards. I didn't mean to say tarot, because tarot is so well established. But oracle is wide open. The universe is the oracle.
Yeah, and the reason I hesitate on the tarot because tarot is very it'll take a while.
It's
That's a
very
big
specific
project.
too. It's a big project. It's very specific.
Yeah.
Um, but Sylvester, you are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
If no
Thank you.
one has ever told you in the spiritual world, because I don't think you could have come this far without anyone telling you what good works you do. You are amazing.
Thank you.
You're
It's good to hear that. Thank you.
you're so sensitive. Like, the things that you hear and see goes beyond. And
Yeah.
that's a true artist, right?
Yeah.
When you go to a museum and you look at a painting, and it touches your soul, it can only
Hmm.
touch your soul because the artist is sensitive,
Yeah.
right? That's the energy that's coming off the painting.
Yeah.
And you're that person, right?
Yeah.
Your artistry is sensitive, like adding that little star.
I'm
It can even
surprised.
touch your soul.
I thought you saw that, but yeah.
No, No, and then when you told me, it just blew me away. Like little things like that little star blows me away. Oh,
I'm glad. I'm
so
glad.
how can everyone reach you?
You can reach me on IG at SSLYJACKSON on IG, or if what else? I am on YouTube. I do readings there under Sylvester's Fashion Art and Tarot. And you know what? If you would like to email me, you can at SSLYJackson@yahoo.com.
Okay, so your IG
Yes.
and your
SS.
email address are similar,
Yeah.
right?
Uh huh.
Um, at Yahoo though.
Yeah. That's the only difference.
All right, hold on. At Yahoo. Okay, we just I just wanna so SSLY Jackson is his IG, but if you want to email him, same thing, SSLYJackson at yahoo.com.
Right.
And what's the name of your YouTube page now?
Sylvester's Fashion Art and Tarot.
All right. I'm not going to be able to type that. I'm typing sideways.
It's okay. It's okay. They'll find me.
Hold on. I might as well do it. Sylvester Art and Tarot. And his tarot is going to be on.
Fashion
Is this
art.
it's Sylvester Art and Tarot?
Sylvester's Fashion Art and Tarot.
Okay. All right.
But I think they'll get it.
I'm sorry. It's just my computer is sideways.
It's okay.
You know, I'm so I could do it this way. It's okay. Let me just take this down. I don't know why I just don't go into my own page. Like I'm so silly. Your channel. There you go. Sylvester Fashion Art and Tarot. There you go. On YouTube. And what he's doing on YouTube, guys, is what he's doing on YouTube. Nice Instagram. Carmen checked out your Instagram. Angel checked out your store. And this is Sylvester Fashion Art and Tarot on YouTube. And what he's doing on YouTube, which I don't think nobody's doing, is that he is focusing on fashion, psychic readings on fashion and art people. And his most recent was on Kanye West.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just so you know, you did get a predicted in it, because I do believe that Kanye said recently that he's not going to deal with the Adidas type of people. He's just going to do his own.
Yeah. I feel that he's going to go. Well, I know he's working on that. Right now, he's being chaotic, with this White Lives Matter thing and all these other things. He's bringing up what's the word? Purposely creating all this chaotic rhetoric.
Yeah. It's
And
okay.
it's
okay. It's his life. I'm just saying that your most recent one was on Kanye, and I believe you got a predicted it out of it, which is he did state that he's going to go and venture into his own fashion store, and he's going to charge $20 for everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
that's a predicted it because that's what you said in your reading.
yeah. Yeah. I gotta do one of those. I'm still new to YouTube, yo. So
Yes, but it's a predicted it, just so you know.
okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So did we get everything out we needed to talk about, Sylvester? I just want to say again, thank you for showing up in my life.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for showing up in mine. I learned so much just by being a part of the group, and and it's just opened my mind to a whole nother world, and I'm still exploring. I was like, I'm a
Yeah,
student at this, and
it's
it's just
never
going to continue
ending.
on.
It's
Never.
never ending, which is why there's no wizard at the end of the purple brick road.
No.
No, we don't. There's no stop sign.
No. You just keep right on going.
Keep
You just
going.
keep. My goodness. Yeah. Yeah. But I enjoy creating that because it definitely allowed me to uh, flex more creatively.
Yes. So don't forget, everyone, logo, oracle card, anything else we could think of. Of
T-shirt, graphic tees, whatever.
T-shirts,
Maybe a
mugs,
mug idea you
graphic
have.
tees. Like, go to his shop and you could see everything that he can put your logo on. First of all, but it's a beautiful thing, and I just want to thank you, Sylvester.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank
I'm just happy to be here. And also, I wanted to mention, the holidays are coming up. My store is there, so
nice
if you're looking for
gifts.
something,
Absolutely, especially metaphysical gifts.
yeah.
Or if you know a Ukrainian, get that mug.
Yeah, just go explore, see what I have. But thank you.
Kiki Witch says it's an endless, fun, mystical journey on the purple brick road. That actually could be a tagline, Kiki Witch. Let me take a picture of that. That's a tagline. And if you consult with me on your business name and stuff like that, once you get what you need from Sylvester, then we can talk about taglines. We can talk about the name of your company. It's really important. The name of your company is so important. All right, guys, I love you all. Sylvester.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you
for showing up in my life.
Thank
you.
you.
Are amazing.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're quite welcome. All right, so I just want to remind everyone, Sylvester Fashion, Art and Tarot on YouTube. Also, SSLYJACKSON on IG. And if you want to email him, same name at yahoo.com.
Right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Musings will get that shirt out to you. Okay. Love you. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown